What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be going through my season team predictions for the IPL 2022 season. The season starts in, when is it, like March 20th? It's in March somewhere. I'm super excited. You know, when the IPL started, you know, a lot later last year, and then it was postponed, and then it started again. It made the season feel like it went for a whole year, which it kind of did. But, you know, it's going to be good to get back into the IPL and I think have crowds there. So, you know, you know, there's a lot of good Test cricket going on that's about to start, but this is one of the things I'm most excited for, the IPL. So here we go. We're going to be going through each team's now, not like reviewing their squads. We've done that. We're going to be saying who will score the most runs, who will take the most wickets, and who will be that team's MVP for the year. Most valuable player, of course. So, we're at the bottom of the list. The Gujarat Titans. I haven't done any preconceived picks. I haven't looked through the teams and said, I'm going to choose them. This is purely my first, not my first look at the teams, but, you know, first kind of prediction. So, alright, since the batsmen are up first, let's start with who will make the most runs for Gujarat Titans in the season. Now, Jason Roy has pulled out of the tournament, so can't choose him. I wonder who they'll choose as a replacement. Matty Wade, Wriddhiman Saha. I mean, Saha, is he going to open? Because if Saha opens, I think he might make a lot of runs. David Miller. You know, of course, when you got Alzari Joseph. You got, where is Hardik? Yeah, there's Hardik. Hardik Pandya, obviously, their captain. Yeah, the bowls don't matter. So, alright, let's go with a prediction. I think the top two, Shubman Gill, Hardik Pandya, and I'm going to say Alright, let's make a prediction. Pandya will probably bat at 5, so I'm going to go without him. And I'm going to say the man, Wriddhiman Saha. I'm going to back Riddy in to have a great season. Hopefully he opens for Gujarat. Although now I'm thinking about it, they might open with Shubman Gill and Wade. David Miller might be in that. So it's going to be an interesting. I'm actually excited to see how Gujarat go with this team. All right, let's go. Who will take the most wickets for the Titans in 2022? All right. I mean, it feels like a pretty obvious one with either Ferguson, Shami, or Rashid Khan. I think they're the easy three. And I don't know how long each international will be staying, because the schedule, it's always changing, so you never know. But if we're going off if they're going to stay there for the whole season. So I'm going to say Rashid Khan. I'm going to say Rashid Khan's the man. Back on Indian pitches for IPL. I think he's going to be exciting. All right. Oh wait, no, we didn't do. My bad. We did not do the team's MVP. The MVP for this team, I'm going to say. I'm going to say Rashid Khan. He's going to have a huge season. I'm going to back the man Rashi in. Everyone knows, if you're not new to this channel, I'm a big Rashid Khan fan. Alright, LSG is up next. The Lucknow Super Giants. Let's get into it, alright. You know what? This logo is kind of coming around to me. Like, I actually don't mind it now. Like, it's still not great, but it's alright. Alright. We're going to start off, do the same. Batsman. Who will make the most runs for LSG in 2022? I think it's a pretty obvious one. It's either between these two lads right here. Quinton de Kock or KL Rahul. I'm going to back the captain in KL Rahul. Of course, you know, I've got a soft spot for him. You know, former Punjab King. I do kind of, you know, miss him. But, you know, I'm excited for what Agarwal can do. We will get to Punjab in a moment, but yeah, most runs, I'm going to say KL Rahul. Alright, who will take the most wickets for LSG in 2022? Okay, here we go. Alright, I mean, you got Jason Holder, Stoin. I don't know if Stoinis will bowl that much. You got, obviously, Bishnoi, Mark Wood, Avesh Khan. Wow, they've actually got a nice bowling attack. Shabazz Nadeem is in there. I don't know how much he will play, but alright, most wickets. I'm going to back the man Bish in. I'm going to back the Bishy boy in. Ravi Bishnoi, I'm backing you in. Again, another former Punjab King. I'm going to back the Punjab King boys in to do well. You know, I love Bish, and I think he's going to take a lot of confidence into the IPL, you know, from this last T20 series against Sri Lanka. All right, MVP for LSG. I think it's going to be Rahul. I think the captain, Rahul, will be the MVP. All right, here we go. Yes, all right. Kings 11 Punjab, the logo. The old logo was there. This old logo was beautiful, by the way. I wish they would have changed the grey and the white to like maybe a yellow. I don't know. I mean, it's an old logo, so who cares? All right. The boys, the Kings, right here. Who will make the most runs for Punjab Kings in 2022? Our new captain, Mayank Agarwal, maybe. Shikhar Dhawan, our first pick up at the auction. I'm sure as hell excited to see Shikhar Agarwal top order. Shahrukh Khan, you know, who's been playing great in the Ranji Trophy. We've got Johnny Bairstow. Liam Livingston as well. We have got a very good team. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but if we do not play in the playoffs this year, I will be so disappointed. This is one of the best teams in the league. I'm not even lying. All right, most runs. I'm going to say Shikhar. I'm going to back the man. Actually, Mayank was pretty good last year. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with Shikhar. Shikhar Dhawan will make the most runs for Punjab Kings. That Agarwal, Dhawan opening partnership, it makes me very happy. Makes me smile, makes me happy. All right, let's go into who will take the most wickets for the Kings. Let's go through, some of the bowlers. I mean, Liam Livingston, he might bowl 3 overs, but I don't think he'll take that many. Arshdeep Singh, the man Arshdeep, who we retained. Ishan Paral, I don't know how much he will play, but maybe. Rabada, of course, who's one of our biggest, if not our biggest pickup. Nathan Ellis, I don't know how much he'll play. Sandeep Sharma. And then the man Rahul Chahar. Okay, the most wickets. I feel like Rabada is probably the easy pick here. I think Rabada would take the most wickets. Yeah, I'm going to say it'll be Rabada or Rahul Chahar. I'm going to say, but yeah, I'm going to say Rabada. And our team MVP for 2022, I've got to back the man Shikhar Dhawan in. I think he might. Early prediction for my season, but he might win the orange cap. So if you're a betting man, maybe you go and play some money on him. But I will have another video for, season predictions coming out very soon. All right, SRH team. Who will make the most runs? Their captain, Williamson, Aiden Markram, Rahul Tripathi, Nicholas Pooran, Abdul Samad, Glenn Phillips. I mean, they have some really... Washington Sundar, he plays more down the order, I would assume, but you never know. I think you've got to say Kane Williamson will make the most runs for SRH. I think that's an easy pick. I do like Aiden Markram. Again, another former Punjab King from last season, but yeah, I don't know. I rate him, but I don't know where he will bat. Pooran, but I'm going to say Williamson. All right, most wickets. This is a good one. Marco Jansen. I mean, is he going to play? Sean Abbott. I don't know how much he will play. Sundar. He's a good shout, actually. Maybe. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, of course. Kartik Tyagi. Natarajan. Umran Malik. I mean, they've got, this Sunrisers team, look, it's not great. I'm going to be honest. It's not the best team here, but I actually don't mind what they've got here. The man Falzak Faruqi, who is... Where's he from? Is he from Afghanistan? I've seen him play one game in the Big Bash League, and he's funny. He's a funny guy. Most wickets. I'm going to say it'll be the man Bhuvi Kumar. All right, their team MVP. The man with the bat, the captain, Kane Williamson. I think that's another easy one. But, it wouldn't surprise me if someone like Washington Sundar or Nicholas Pooran or Natarajan, if he plays enough. Marco Jansen, there's a lot of good names on that team right there. All right, Rajasthan Royals, most runs. Picking up Patikul was big. Durdasan, Rian Parag, Shemron Hetmeyer, Jaiswal, Sanju Samson, Joes Butler. Jimmy Neesham? Damn, Rajasthan actually have a good batting lineup. I didn't realise. Hey, Rajasthan might actually be dangerous. Padikul, Dustin, Hetmeyer, Jaiswal, Butler, Sampson, Daryl Mitchell, Jimmy Neesham. Those are some pretty good guys with the bat. Of course, you can only play 3 or 4 internationals in one team, but, you know. All right, most runs. I'm going to say, Padikul or Jaiswal. That's who I'm going between. I'm going to say Padikul. I think he's going to make RCB regret not retaining him and maybe go on and score a lot of runs. All right, most wickets for Rajasthan. Kultanile. Of course, I'm a big NCN fan. Kuldeep. No, that's Kuldeep Yadav. I thought it was Kuldeep there, but I'm like, he did not go to Rajasthan. They've got the man Chahal, and you guys know I love Chahal. I'm going to say he will take the most wickets for Rajasthan, but when you've got guys like Obed McCoy, Navdeep Saini, Prasid Krishna, Trent Bolt, they've got a pretty good bowling lineup as well, and I'm going to say their MVP will be the man Yuzi Chahal. I hope he wins the purple cap this year. That'd be cool. All right, we're getting into the bigger teams, if you will. All right, that's why I went in order this way. The Mumbai Indians squad. Here we go. Most runs for 2022. Ishan Kishan, Surakami Yadav, Rohit Sharma. There's a lot of Tim David as well. He's there. Kyron Pollard. Dewald Brevis, if he plays enough. There's a lot of great names on this squad who can make plenty of runs. But I think you'd be a very, very silly man to go past one of the best T20 players in the world, Rohit Sharma, who is now the leading run scorer of T20 runs in international cricket of all time. So I think you've got to go with Rohit, the most runs, obviously. The most wickets, Arjun Tendulkar. So that's simple. No, look, I don't think he'll play a game, but most wickets, Daniel Sams, I hope he plays a lot. Of course, Jofra won't play this year, so we can rule him out. Most wickets, when you have someone like Bumrah, Riley Meredith, I think it's a pretty obvious option. Jasprit Bumrah, that's a pretty easy one. And the MVP for this team, I want to go with something a little bit spicy, maybe. I'm going to say the man Tim David. I don't know how many games he will be at Mumbai for, but if he is there the whole season and he plays a lot of games, which I think he will, Tim David is a future superstar. Like, let's not get that twisted. He will be playing for Australia at the World Cup this year. I think he should be. But if he can take 9-10 wickets, make 600 odd runs in the season, 700, that's an MVP of the team. So, I hope he plays for Australia soon. I'm going to back the man in. So I think he could win the MVP. I don't want to be boring. I want to give a bit of a spicy prediction. All right, we're on to the Delhi Capitals now. The most runs, the big signing of David Warner, David Warner. They've also got Prithvi Shaw, Sarfaraz Khan, KS Bharat, Rishabh Pant, Timmy Seifert, Mandeep Singh even, if you want to go that far, Mitchell Marsh, Yash Dul, Romvan Powell. There's some great names in this Delhi team. It's one of my favourite teams going into 2022. I don't have a second team, but if I had to pick a second team, I'd probably be going with the Delhi Capitals. I mean, I love Mitchell Marsh. Yash Dul's going to be a superstar. I love Rishabh. They got a great team, but the most runs, I got to back the man in, David Warner. I think he's going to spit in Sunrisers' faces and say, "What? That's what you get for treating me like shit." That's what I think he'll do, and score a lot of runs. All right, most ignore the spitting. I'll edit that out. But on to the most wickets. The Delhi Capitals, Anrik Nordique, Chetan Sakuraya, Khalil Ahmed, Ngidi, Mustafizur Rahman, Shardul Lord Takua, Kuldeep Yadav. I mean, take your pick. There's a lot of good wicket takers there. But I want to say Lord Shardul. Why is Lord Shardul listed as a bowler but not as a batsman? As an all-rounder? That makes no sense, but whatever. I love Kuldeep, obviously. I want to say Lord, but I don't think he'll bowl as much. I'm going to say, This is a tough one. I'm going to go with... There's Axar Patel as well. I can't forget Axar. Yeah, I'm going to go Axar Patel. I think back on Indian conditions, you know, after being in the Dubai or Abu Dhabi, wherever it was played last season, I think Axar, back on Indian conditions, he's proved how good he is on Indian soil, so I'm going to go with Axar. All right, the MVP, I want to say David Warner. That's who I'm going to go with. All right, here we go into the tail end of the teams, the CSK. Chennai. All right, most runs. Let's not get it out of the way. I think I'm going to go with the man Gaikwood. I mean, he won the orange cap last year. Can he defend his title? I think he can. Who else is on this list? You know, they have a lot of all-rounders, don't they? They have a lot of guys at CSK who can do a bit of both. You know, Moeen Ali, like, look at all these good all-rounders. Gee whiz, this CSK team is going to be hard to beat again. But yeah, Gaikwood. I think that's the easy option. The most wickets. Again, some great names here. Jadeja, Moeen Ali, DJ Bravo, Dwayne Pretorius. I don't think he'll play enough, but Chris Jordan, Deepak Chahar. Although I think he might miss out this season, so just remember that. So I'm actually going to rule Chahar out because I know he's injured, right? I think. Most wickets. All right, I got lost in my thoughts there for a second. I'm going to say, wow, there's a big hole to fill with Chahar out, eh? This is actually the toughest one so far. I'm going to say Jadeja. Hopefully he bowls enough. All right, MVP for this team. Again, Jadeja. I think Jadeja will be MVP as well. All right. Oh, I thought this was going to be RCB. So the RCB fans, I'm making you wait till last, it seems. All right, Kolkata Knight Riders. Most runs. They've got some good names again. You know, Alex Hales, Nitish Rana, Shreyas Iyer, their new captain, Sam Billings, Big Dre Russ, Karuna Ratne, Nabi, Venki Iyer. You guys know I love Venki Iyer. All right, most runs? I'm going to say it's between Iyer, Venki Iyer. So both the Iyers and Nitish Rana. I think Alex Hales is a chance. But again, I don't want to pick overseas players and then they end up leaving halfway through the season for international. So, yeah. I'm going to say most runs, Venkatesh Iyer. That's my man right there. That is the man right there. Hopefully he still bats, you know, top 3, top 4. But if he is moved down the order, which I don't think he will be, I'd say Shreyas. But, yeah. Most wickets for Kolkata. I mean, Venkatesh Iyer, that's a good shout again. Pat Cummins, of course. Tim Southey, Umesh Yadav, Varun Chakravarthi. I think it's between either Pat Cummins and Varun Chakravarthi for me. And I'm going to say Varun. Yeah, I think Chakravarthi will take a load of wickets again. He's a wicket taker. All right, MVP. This is a good one. Venkatesh Iyer. That's an easy one, in fact. Venkatesh Iyer. He takes poles, can make lots of runs. They're normally the guys that go on and win MVP, you know, the all-rounders who do a bit of both. All right, on to the last team of the list. This video, I think it's gone for about 200 minutes, but that's okay. I hope you don't mind. RCB, here we go. I know I've got a lot of RCB fans who watch me, so this one's for you. Here we go. RCB, the most runs for this season. Faf du Plessis is a great option. Virat, DK, if he plays up the order. David Willey is listed as an all-rounder. I will not believe that for a second. He can barely bowl, let alone bat. Glenn Maxwell. I forgot they picked up Lomraw, but I don't know if he'll play. Hasaranga. He's more down the order, so I'm not going to go with him. All right, most runs. Let's not beat around the bush. It's pretty obvious. It's either going to be Faf or Virat or Glenn. And I'm going to say Virat. I'm going to say Virat will score. I mean, as much as I want, someone like David Warner or Agarwal to win the orange cap, I also want Virat to kind of win the orange cap as well. And just say to RCB, you should have never let me go as captain. Just to say to the BCCI that just a few of these, just a few of those, and just say that's what you deserve for treating me like you've been treating me. All right, let's BCCI. I'm just joking. Don't come at me for saying that. So yeah, Virat, most runs, most wickets, the most poles. Hasaranga, again, great shout. Josh Hazlewood, Harshal, Purple Patel. He won the Purple Cup last season. You can't really go past him. Siraj, Berendorf, Siddharth Kool. I mean, I don't think Siddharth Kool will play enough, but yeah, he's there. All right. It's between, I want to say Josh Hazlewood, but I also want to say Hasaranga. I also want to say Harshal Patel. They've got some great bowlers on this squad, don't they? Wow. All right. I'm having troubles figuring this one out. And I'm going to say it'll be Purple Patel. Purple Patel will take the most wickets for RCB. That's what I'm going to say. Again, I don't know if I would have picked Hasaranga, but I don't know if he's going to be there for the whole season. So, if he's going to be there, then I pick Hasaranga to take the most wickets. And then I want to say their MVP will be the man Hasaranga. I love little Hasaranga. He's one of the funniest guys to watch play cricket. When he bowls, he's got those variations. He can come from the top, or he can do this Lasif Malinga spin bowling. It's the most insane, extraordinary shit I've ever seen. And I think Hasaranga will be this team's MVP. I don't see why not. If he's there for long enough, he could easily lead this team, batting at, he'll probably bat at like 5 or 6. Bowl, obviously, 4 overs. I think he can turn into the next Jadeja. Why not? I mean, he's maybe not as mobile or as fast in the field, but why not? That's my spicy pick for this video as well. Hasaranga, MVP of RCB. That's a tongue twister, but hey, that will cap it off, guys. There you go. My team predictions, player predictions for each team in the IPL for 2022. You know what? We will probably come back to this video after the season's done and kind of review my own picks and realize that I probably got almost all of them wrong, which is okay. Let me know your predictions in the comments, please. I read every comment. Please, tell me in the comments. Most wickets, most runs, best MVP for each team. Let me know. Hey, that will cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.